Do you know Togo's first president, Sylvanus Olympio, was murdered simply because he tried to cut ties with colonial money? In 1960, Togo gained independence from France, but independence was only on paper. France still controlled Togo's economy through the CFA franc, a colonial currency designed to keep African nations dependent. Sylvanus Olympio had a different vision. He wanted Togo to stand on its own feet, to have its own national currency, to have its own central bank, and to break free from France's financial chains. In 1962, Olympio officially began steps to withdraw Togo from the CFA system. He contacted American banks to create Togo's own currency system. It was bold, it was dangerous, and it made him a marked man. France was not willing to lose control over the economic strings of its former colonies. Meanwhile, hundreds of Togolese soldiers who had served in the French army were returning home. They demanded integration into Togo's tiny national army. Olympio, wary of militarizing his young nation, refused to absorb many of them. Among those angry ex-soldiers was a man named Etienne Ayadima, a French-trained sergeant. On the night of January 12, 1963, just days after Olympio made official moves to create a national bank, chaos erupted. A group of ex-French soldiers stormed the presidential residence. Olympio tried to escape. He fled through the gardens. He tried to climb a wall into the US Embassy for refuge, but they caught him at the gates. He was shot 3 times. Sylvanus Olympio, the man who dared to dream of true African independence, was left bleeding on the ground. And who pulled the trigger? Ayadima himself later bragged that he shot the president with his own weapon. Ayadima would go on to become Togo's dictator for 38 years, ruling with an iron fist, a regime deeply loyal to France. Today, many historians believe the entire coup was backed by French intelligence to ensure that Togo remained financially chained. Olympio's dream of an independent African economy died with him that night, but the spirit he carried, the dream of Africans controlling their own destinies, their own currencies, their own futures, still burns. His story reminds us that colonialism doesn't always live with flags and anthems. Sometimes, it hides in banks, currencies, and puppet leaders. Sylvanus Olympio's blood watered the seeds of African resistance, and history has not forgotten. Follow and repost this video for more African and Black stories.